when you get reminders of what's happening in the student ministry. So you get reminders of Wednesday night. Hey, Wednesday night's happening. It's a good reminder. Then also registration links, which there are going to be some coming up because I just put some on the website, or we're working on it. Then the last one is if this is your very first time at Concord Students, welcome. I'm Daniel George. I'm a student pastor. I'm glad you guys are here. The best way to connect with you guys is to scan this right here, this QR code, and fill the link, the form with it. So if you want to scan that right now, if this is your first time ever being here, this is your prime time to scan it. Good. Okay. So are we ready, guys, back there? Are we ready? Evan and Jake? Okay. So I have the honor to do, I don't know if it's an honor, but I got roped into this Hot Ones, and I'm super excited. I like hot stuff. This is going to be an interview. This is going to be all about Tia. I'm going to start off with a couple things so I can get off my soapbox. I did this something similar at Marshfield, and we had like one of the hot sauces down here. Our janitor loved hot sauces, so I would always give him one, kind of just to encourage him. And at the end of the night, I accidentally rubbed my eyes. Tia, don't rub your eyes. I was crying for about 30 minutes. I went in the kitchen, and I just could not handle it. They were still playing the game. I said, someone take over, and I ran to the kitchen and started crying. So don't rub your eyes. Make sure I don't rub my eyes. And so I'm off my soapbox. So Tia, I'm super excited that I get to interview. I have lots of photos of you. So I'm excited to share all these photos, and I want you guys to experience the photos with me. So let's first, I have to run these. Okay, hot ones. We're going to begin with the first one. Are you ready? We're just going to get this off the bat. How do you do with hot stuff, by the way?
Not very good.
Not very good? Where do we begin?
This one?
Okay, awesome. Good. We have to make sure that buffalo hot sauce. I love buffalo. So, are you ready?
Sure.
Sink it and dink it. How hot is that one? 1,800. It tastes like 1,800. I'm pretty sure. Is it already hot?
It's a little spicy.
Oh, no. Okay, so let's begin the interview. Where are you graduating from?
Lighthouse Preparatory Academy.
Awesome. Did you enjoy your time at Lighthouse Prep?
I did, yeah.
Cool. What was your favorite memory or favorite part of Lighthouse?
There was a lot of things. Probably from senior year, it was probably the play, our final play. And just because there was 3 students that directed the whole entire play, and I was one of them.
Awesome.
And so I did all of the choreography along with helping direct and then set up, do backstage costumes, everything.
Okay, well, we're going to get to play questions in a little bit, but I first have a question about canning. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
Okay, so what are you doing here? Just so you can...
I think I'm making blackberry jam.
I think that's what your mom said.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're listening to right there?
I have no idea what I'm listening to.
So tell us about canning. What is that? Does anybody else do canning in here? Just Tia? Okay. So what's the best thing about canning food?
I think it's great because the foods that we have overabundance of in like the summer from what we get from the garden, then we can eat them all year round. And it just is different ways to eat them and different ways to preserve them. So one, you get fresher ingredients from it that, and they just last a lot longer.
Awesome. Is this the same thing as making jam and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Josie's grandma makes jam all the time. That's really good. What's the best jam you've ever made?
Probably peach jam.
Peach jam. Hey, we love peach jam. We're going to have to get one of those from you guys. We'll even give you money. You're a college student now, so you need all the money you can get. So we're going to quickly go to the next one because this is going to be really bad. I do like spicy stuff, but this is really hot stuff. So Smokey J. I did read the ingredients to all these, and I'm very curious if they really taste like it. So Smokey J, Scoville heat units is 6,000. We're almost like already like 4 times of what the buffalo was. So are you ready for this one?
Sure.
Okay. That one actually tastes pretty good.
That one actually did.
Let's just stay right here. Smokey J. So tell us about what college you are going to.
I'm going to College of the Ozarks to study conservation and wildlife management.
Awesome. Is that what Jake studied? No. Okay. So you're studying that. So what do you look forward to at CO? Or what is it? What's
C of O.
C of O.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that I look forward to. One, I love the small campus. And then just there's going to be a lot of friends that I'm able to make. I already have a few friends that are going with me down there. And then also just to meet people that have like the same interests that I do. And then I'm also running cross country, so I'm like super excited for that.
Awesome. So thinking about what you're studying, do you already have a plan about what do you want to do with that?
I do.
Okay.
I want to be a conservation agent.
Awesome. That is that what you do, Jake? No.
He works for the conservation department.
I knew that. Okay, so I have another photo. Cowboy boots, okay? That's the you and boots is what I hear. So tell me about your love for boots. When did it start?
I don't know.
How many boots do you have?
I have 2 different pairs of cowboy boots.
Okay.
I have multiple other kinds of boots.
Yeah.
But I have 2 different pairs of cowboy boots. This one, I just didn't want to get a whole bunch of stuff on my ankles. So
I understand.
It was a hot day. I was in a t-shirt and shorts. But I had to step on a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's a fashion statement right there, if I don't say myself. Awesome. So I'm ready for this next one. Do you know what it is? Stellar Fuzz. Pretty sure. They always joke about this is like Jake's nickname. Stellar Fuzz. You ready? Got a lot of sauce there. Yeah, that's a habanero sauce. That is not bad, actually.
Kind of spicy.
I'm gonna have to finish this one.
You go right ahead.
Okay, going back to the play. So you so you directed a play the senior year with 3 other
Yes.
people, and you've been a part of a play for a long time up here.
Yes.
So all the way back to what grade?
Well, we've done like little skits since I've been in kindergarten, but I've been doing like actual plays since 6th grade.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite play that you were a part of?
Yeah, probably The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Okay. I don't know if I have a photo of that. Oh, I do, I think. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
So let's begin
Those
to the
were
left.
Crazy.
What is that?
Oh dear goodness. That was my 6th grade year. I was a flower. My name was Lily. And I did not agree with the costume person on this one, but we were forced to wear all of this. And so, yeah, we're doing Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Okay. And the next one?
The next one, it was a Disney play, and I was Chip.
From Beauty and the Beast,
From
right?
Beauty and the Beast, yeah. And then that's my cousin Audrey. She was Wendy.
Awesome.
And then
This is the
other one, I was the Tin Man, and we were doing a Broadway play.
awesome. Well, I have more, so don't worry.
Oh dear goodness. Oh my.
You have to.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that one. So you are obviously. This is a C.S. Lewis book
Yes.
right here.
So that one's from Narnia. I was Susan.
Yeah.
That was
Okay, let's get back to
definitely
this
my
chicken
favorite.
one.
Okay.
There's a lot going on right there.
Yeah. This was also one that was a very strange play. It was a Shakespeare play.
What was the play called?
We had 2 different plays that we did, and they were modern reenactments, but our directors, they were also a play on Seussical.
Okay.
And so they were a Shakespeare Seussical mix. And so this one, I think, was for A Midsummer's Night. No, this was for Romeo and Juliet. We did 2. A Midsummer Night Dream and Romeo and Juliet. So technically I'm supposed to be a guy. I'm Friar Lawrence, and instead of being like a friar, like you go tell people things,
that's
like
funny.
friar, like frying a chicken.
That makes sense. How many chickens do you have?
I have
with
2.
That? 2? Just 2 that we see?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I did get to squeak the chickens on stage, which was very hard to keep a straight face.
I bet. So what was your favorite part of the C.S. Lewis Narnia?
There was a lot of things. I was the student director for that play, which was really fun.
Was this your senior year? Or
No, that was my junior year.
Junior year.
But probably for that was just the acting, and I've always loved Susan ever since I was really little. When I was really little, my dad and I made a bow. Not this one. We did make this one together for the play. But we made a little bow and arrow and a quiver. The quiver is actually the one I used. But I used to like turn one of my old sister's dresses around so it would be just straight green and dress up as Susan.
Okay.
So
that's awesome. I never did plays, so I always like going to see students in plays, so I didn't obviously get to see you there. So let's go on to the next one. Do you know anything about this one?
I have no idea.
I do know. I know Spanish a little bit. This is hot. I do know that.
Shocking.
Las Calientes Verde. 36,000 Scoville heat units. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
This has a lot of sauce on it, I'm just saying right now. I did not get a lot of sauce on that.
I'm okay with that.
That one doesn't have a lot of flavor. Just saying.
It doesn't.
I'm okay with that. It's not really hot. Right? This one was much hotter.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Don't answer if you are. Are you packing? Okay.
Well, explain that a little bit more.
I'll explain it with a photo.
Okay, a gun.
Guns.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're packing something else.
I have knives on me.
Knives.
Yes.
I want to talk about 2 things. Guns and your love for guns and knives, okay? So let's begin. Who's in this photo to
That's
the left?
me and my sister. We got BB guns when we were really little, and so we're at my grandpa's house shooting the BB guns.
Is that where it all started right there?
It probably started way before that. We played with a lot of guns when we were younger.
How old are you right there?
5 or 7 or something.
Oh, okay.
Like
So you were playing with guns before then. Wow.
that. Yeah.
What kind of gun is in the middle? I'm kind of scared right now.
I don't remember that one all the time. I think that one's a Ruger 22. Yeah, I think it's an LCP Ruger 1022.
Okay, then to the right, it looks like you're hunting. What were you hunting that day?
Deer.
Deer?
Yeah, so I've got my 223. It's a bolt action.
Awesome. Was it cold that day?
It was very cold that
Or
day.
that morning? Or
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So guns. Explain the knives. I don't have a photo about your love for knives, but how many knives do you have? Just
Have,
ballpark, yeah.
70 or 80?
70 or 80. Does anybody have any, like, close to 70 or 80 knives in your house?
But that also includes, like, throwing knives.
Who has a throwing knife? Just one single throwing knife, okay. Where do you even find a throwing knife? I don't know. Okay, so guns and friends seem like a great combination, obviously. So here's the question. What influence have your friends had on you growing up?
They've had a huge influence. I had a little bit of like some rocky relationship with some friends, but like as I've grown older, like having good friends has been like a big thing for me. And so I've had some friends that have like fallen away and have not been as nice, but then I've had some other ones that have stuck by me and that are like deeply rooted in Christ, and I feel like they lead me a lot more towards Christ. And so like just finding those friends for me was really hard, but once I got them, like they've stuck with me, and one of them's even going to college with me, and so that's awesome.
Is she your roommate?
She's not going to be married.
Okay.
No.
That
She's
might be better, actually.
Going in the spring, and I'm going in the fall.
Okay. So what is one thing that you have learned that you like still remember this day from your friends? So like, what is one thing they have taught you coming from your friends?
Good question. I think one thing that I've been taught from them is just to like seek the Lord, because that's something that like as I was younger, my friends never like, I mean, they did push me towards Christ, but I always went to a Christian school. But as I got older, even going to a Christian school, my friends didn't always like go, hey, are you reading your Bible? Hey, are you doing this? But just having those friends that were keeping me accountable. Yeah,
that's awesome. Going to a Christian university, Josie and I both went to a Christian university. We're very thankful for our friends at SVU, and I guarantee you can say the same after you're done. So let's go to this next one. I'm not a fan of this one, queso sin queso. I've heard it doesn't taste well, so I'm not excited about tasting it. So it's 52,000, so it's getting hotter, just a little hotter this time. So you ready? Yeah, that one's the worst tasting one for sure. What is this even supposed to take? What is this supposed to be? It's plant-based queso, no wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard something. I did not expect to hear this from your mom. I'm going to first show you the photo. This was when you were young. This is you dancing, right?
Yes.
I did not see that coming from you. For some reason, the guns and knives, don't see that. How young are you in this photo?
Oh, I don't remember. It's like 5, 3 or 4? 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Do you still dance?
Not this type of dance.
What is that type of dance?
That was like tap and ballet.
Okay.
But in the plays and stuff, I did stage dancing, which is very different from that. And so in the past 3 or 4 plays, I've been the choreographer. And so I've choreographed all of the songs that we've done.
Yeah. How's the heat, by the way?
It's a little...
Yeah, it's tingling a little bit, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so you still dance a little bit. What, in this photo, look at your sweet smile. Do you know what you're thinking about probably back then?
I have no idea. I think it was right before recital, so...
Is your mom taking a photo probably?
Probably.
You're posing? Okay.
It's a little crazy back then.
How's the Frosty? Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see how long I can go without the Frosty. See how...
Nope.
I'm curious how long. So that was not my favorite tasting one by far. What do we got next? Oh, this is the bourbon. I hear this one's the best, I hear. Murata? Is that how you say it? Yeah. Murata, bourbon, maple, reaper. Now that last reaper is kind of scary.
Yeah. It means hot.
That can be really hot. Are you ready for this one?
Sure.
This one has a lot of sauce on it. This one has a lot more sauce on it.
That one actually wasn't terrible.
It tastes actually really good, sweet.
Yeah. Okay, there's a little
Yeah,
bit
that
of
one,
spice there.
the queso sin queso was a lot worse. I have a photo, and I'm very curious what you're doing here. I honestly don't see this a lot.
So this is a swimming pool. Is this at your house?
Yes.
Explain the purpose of a canoe.
Okay, it's a kayak.
Oh, kayak, sorry.
There's a big difference. So we were trying to see, when we were working on our maneuverability, so in a small space in the kayak, I still have that kayak. I just kayaked it
Still
the other
in your
day.
Pool?
No, not in the pool.
Okay.
I still use the kayak though. And we were seeing how much it would take to be able to flip the kayak over. So they're supposed to be unflippable kayaks, and so we were trying to experiment with that in the pool.
So did you flip it? Yeah, that's the question. No,
Yeah, it
good
was
question.
kind of like you had to almost like dive out of it to flip it over.
Okay. Is that your sister
Yes.
underneath?
Yep.
Awesome. So thinking about swimming pools and water, going to your relationship with Jesus Christ, I know, good transition, right? When did you start your personal relationship with the Lord?
Whenever I was 5 years old, I accepted Christ as my Lord and Savior. My sister came home from VBS one day, and I asked her what she learned, and she said the ABCs of faith, and so she explained those to me: admit, believe, and confess. And so she said that she talked about how she learned it and what they meant, and like how you could use those to like come to Christ. And so that day, I was in her room, and I was on a little yellow little housey thingy, and I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior.
That is awesome. When did you get baptized?
I got
A little-
baptized when I was 6.
6?
On
Awesome.
Easter Sunday.
So talking about a swimming pool and water. See how I transition there. Let's go to the one where sin and our relationship with the Lord all started with the forbidden fruit. Is this one good?
Jake says no.
We should probably not try it. That's what
This
Kendall
one
said
has,
last
like,
week.
a whole bunch of sauce on it.
We're almost doubling it. The forbidden fruit, 124,000. Are you ready?
Sure.
Do you need some ice cream before?
No, I just took some.
Okay.
Spicy.
That one is getting spicy. Oh, this one has the chocolate habanero peppers. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the forbidden fruit that we're talking about. I thought that was kind of weird.
It does not taste chocolate.
Yeah, there's no chocolate. I think it tastes pretty good. You don't think so?
It's a little spicy.
Okay. Well, how many times have you been to prom? Just curious.
2.
2? Do you remember what you wore to prom?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this your favorite color?
Yes.
That's a camo dress. I've
Yes.
only seen those at weddings.
Nope, that's a camo prom dress with my boots.
Where do you even find a Amazon, probably?
Yes, Amazon. I did not have a gun. I did have a few knives though.
Like you were packing your
Oh,
knives?
yeah. I think I had 3 on.
3. You had 3 knives.
Yes.
Well, to your prom, they didn't check if anybody had knives?
No.
Awesome. And you had your cowboy boots on, it looks like.
Uh-huh.
Was this your senior or junior year?
This is my junior year.
Junior year. Awesome.
My senior year was very different. I had a blue sparkly dress.
Yeah, that is very different
Uh-huh.
than a camo dress. So, going back, how do you hope to grow more in your faith going to college?
Going to college, I hope to get like quickly plugged into a few different places there. We are required to like have some different things
Like chapel and
like
stuff?
chapel and convocations, things like that we have to go to. But besides that, like there's some small groups that I keep getting like emails about and stuff. So I hope to start getting plugged into that and getting a good Christian group of friends around me. But then like personally, I have this summer sucked reading my Bible every day. So I'm hoping to like
Get back in that
get
habit.
back into the habit of
Yeah.
like every single morning getting up, reading
Yeah.
my Bible before I go out.
And talk about your friends before. Hopefully you can find a good group of girls
Uh-huh.
that can, or just people to help you,
Yeah.
encourage you in your walk. How's your mouth? It is,
It's
Getting hot.
burning, yeah.
yeah, take get some Frosty. There's also this triple berry. I haven't tried that one yet. I'm trying to save one for Rylan so she can actually have one, so maybe next time. Okay, let's go to the next one. We want to get this done, right?
Uh-huh.
The
Yep.
bomb. Okay. We're jumping up a little bit in
Heard this
Scoville
one's
heat
bad.
units. 135,000. Okay. You ready?
I think so.
I don't.
This one looks like it has a lot.
This is
to
really
it.
red.
Okay.
Woo. I swallowed that one. That one's hot. That one's by far the hottest.
That one's getting
That
hot
makes
going
sense because
down.
we're going up. Does not taste good. They get worse and worse,
Uh-huh.
taste-wise.
I think it keeps getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah. The bomb. That's where I end my run of no ice cream. Number 8. So I heard you like going outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
From your time, I have a picture of that. Where is this?
I think that's in Colorado.
Now I heard you went camping a couple of weeks ago, and where were you staying?
In a cave.
Has anybody slept in a cave?
Oh, it was a cave in Missouri.
What cave was it?
I have no idea. That one.
I am tearing up. This is not good. That da bomb hit this. It got me. Okay, so from your time in God's creation in the outdoors, what have you been wowed about from
Oh,
creation?
There's a lot of things. I think creation is where I see God the most. And so through that, I think just seeing so many different species of stuff, and so you can have, there's trees, but then there's so many different species of trees, and then flowers. You can have a purple flower, but you can have 15 different kinds of purple flowers, and so it kind of depends.
Is your mouth on fire?
And my mouth is definitely on
Mine
fire.
is definitely on fire. You are not taking a lot of Frosty right now,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know
I
how.
didn't get a ton of sauce on that one, but it's more my teeth are burning.
Okay, let's move on to the next one so we can. Whew. This one's the hardest to say by far. Montesanos. 680,000 Scoville heat units. This one's gonna be hot. You ready?
This one has a lot on it.
This is number 9, so we're almost done, by the way. Woohoo. You ready? I need to stop licking my lips. That's the worst idea. Okay, that one's not hot compared to the last one.
That one was very hot.
So, you are going to run cross country.
Yes.
Is that a fall or is that a fall sport? So, can you explain what you guys are doing here? Is this
Yeah.
practice
No, that's actually before state.
before state, and you all wrote For God. Can you explain why you wrote
Yeah.
For God?
Oh, sorry. Oh, this one's bad.
We saved the better questions at the end, so.
So we all had matching bracelets. Each person had their favorite color on the bracelet, but we all had the same pattern. We all had our nails white, and then we all wrote For God on our hands. I started the For God thing because as I was running, actually when I started running, my sister made me a bracelet, and I don't remember exactly. I think it said Philippians 4:13 on it, but the For God is I kept running for myself, and I kept forgetting basically why I was running and who I needed to run for. And so I have always enjoyed running, but having it For God made all the difference in my brain
Yeah.
because
that's awesome.
I'm not running for myself, I'm running for him.
Yeah.
And if I can be a witness through cross country, then that's even better.
Yeah, that's a good lesson for everybody. Like, everything that you do is for God. It's for a purpose. It's for a reason. It's to glorify God, and you were doing that through running. So that's awesome. So from your time at Concord, when did you start coming to Concord? Just curious. Your whole life, or your whole life? What is the most important thing that you learned from coming to Concord?
Well, I mean, coming to Christ is probably the most important thing that I
Other
learned.
than that.
But other than that, what I can think of, because it's been recent, has been like to share my faith more.
That's awesome.
Pretty much everything I've been learning recently is to share your faith. Share your faith. No matter where I go, is share your faith. Share your faith. And so, we've been learning about it a lot in youth. At least previously we did. At Route 56 camp, they talked about it. And then just talking about not just like verbally sharing it, but also through your actions.
Yeah, living it out through the actions and through your speech. That's awesome. We are almost done. The last one. Can you believe it? We made it. You're doing really good. So it is tradition to do like a last dab.
Uh-huh.
You ready to do that?
No.
I'll let you dab yourself. So
Okay.
we are jumping up in Scoville heat units, by the way. 2,693,000. As you can see, it's almost triple or double what we just did. Right on.
No, I didn't. That was the smallest dot I could get.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
I'm not batting that. Are you ready? The last dab
Sure.
experience. I put too much. You did it. Yeah, give her a hand. I still think that the bomb was the worst for some reason.
Oh.
Okay, we're coming to the last question. Do you think you can finish it?
I think maybe.
If you had one advice for the students in the crowd about their relationship with the Lord, what could you share with them? From your experience at Concord, from your experience in your life. It's getting hot. Whoa.
I'd say basically what I've already said. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Really hot. Just find some good friends who point you to Christ, and just like stick with them. But also try to like daily dig deeper in your faith, and try to like live for Him.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
We're both dying up here. Well, this has been Hot Ones. Whose idea was this to do Hot Ones?
don't touch your eyes.
Yeah, don't touch your eyes. Whoa. Yeah, give a hand to Tia. She's a champ. When do you go to CFO? Coming up?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. So you have one more Sunday at Concord for a while. So
I won't even be here.
you won't even be here. So
No.
this is the last time to see Tia for a while. So as her mouth is on fire, come say how much you just appreciate her and that you're praying for her. So you can take a seat and
I'm
take
taking
the.
this with
We didn't even open the milk. That's impressive.
I'm going to. I am going to.
Okay, give a hand back one more time for Tia. Awesome. So if you have not been on our remind message, I saw someone join. I do get notified if you join. So here's the text message. Get on